The average person is on the menu, and I know I'm French fries. What are you?
You said French fries. You're French fries. Why you gotta take French fries?
If I ain't got a seat
Everybody
at the
likes
table,
French
I'm on
fries.
the
Why you
menu.
got French fries?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm French fries.
Why'd you have to take French fries?
Well, I'm a jalapeno popper.
Oh.
Yep. And that's just the nature of the reality that we live in.
A few moments later.
Are you doom scrolling right now?
Watch this.
Why don't you just stop it? Why don't you just take the time for yourself to just love yourself? Have a nice bubble bath. Maybe throw in some of that lavender, Epsom salt, maybe.
Freaky frog! You you're a freaky frog! You fucking freaky frog!
Really soothes the soul. And then, when you have some time later, why don't you treat yourself? Get some of that Them Gang back into your life.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
What would happen without money? What would
More
you do when you go to the
handshakes.
grocery store? What would you do? You at the grocery store, you get there, you got all your groceries, you're getting ready to ring up. Now what? What are you gonna do now, huh?
I'm
You ain't got
gonna
no
say,
money.
hey,
Money's no longer a thing. Nobody wants your damn money anymore. What are we gonna charge them? What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be merits? Huh?
I'm gonna say, hey,
It's
look,
gonna
I
be
brought
based
my
on the
paper
hours you
mache
work. Isn't that
sculpture.
just like money? Like, what are we gonna do? We need some kind of substance, some form of way of showing value to people, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm gonna bring my paper mache sculpture and say, hey, this should be of equal value of those groceries.
This covered. I'm good for it.
I'm gonna bring a sculpture of something.
Like, what happens when you work your ass off at your job? You go to get some groceries, right? And you get all your groceries, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll take your paper mache. That's perfect. That's definitely equal value. And then the schlub behind you that doesn't do a damn thing all goddamn day, but he has everything, right? Everything that you don't have, right? And he's just like handing out pieces of paper with his name on it or something. And they're like, yeah, that'll do. And then you gotta go back to work. How you feel about that?
I think we can have the bartering system. I think you can trade your services for the goods you need, but we're not trying to live
Right,
in a
but then
world.
what happens to them people that don't have any services? They got no skills.
Where do we get this technology from anyway?
What technology?
All these services you're talking about.
What services I'm talking about? You brought up services.
You're talking about electricity and order.
With no money, how does our infrastructure keep up and going?
Boring! Good! 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 Good!
No, man.
No.
Perfect is imperfect. Imperfect is perfect.
Yeah, that's why I think everything is perfect.
Just the way you are.
Just the way things are. Especially if you explain God, it encompasses everything, right?
Yeah.
So you can't have like
money can't buy God.
It's like if you take
money can't buy faith.
You take one piece out, it'll destroy everything.
What about money buying faith?
It could.
How?
Because it can get that bread to the orphans on the other side of the mountain. It can motivate.
Faith.
Huh?
That's buying bread, not
It
fame.
might. It
2,000 years later.
Do you struggle with social anxiety? Maybe don't want to leave the house or go into big crowds? Well, lucky for you, you can just listen to Them Gang and get your daily dose of some enthusiasm and whatnot.